My thing is, dude, when it comes down next fight.
But he's not being disrespectful. I think he should change that. I think that if he wants to maximize value in this next one, he should start being really disrespectful. I saw your interview, Izzy. That was cute. You need some time to heal. You need some time to zip yourself back up. You got ripped open in front of the whole world, and now you're just bleeding emotions. You're gonna cry, Izzy. You're gonna cry because I came in there and I beat you in front of the Australian crowd. Boo, you want to go and cuddle up with a puppy? Because then he takes away Izzy's option of not fighting him. Start playing footage of the end of the fight on his podcast and just be like, that's what a broken fighter looks like. That is what a fighter who lost his balls in the cage looks like. Look, pause right there. Look at his face. I'm screaming in his face. Look at his face. He looks like he's going to cry. Do you guys really think that Izzy would sit back and relax if Sean Strickland starts talking like that? Now, Sean Strickland just made some comments on the Man Dance, his podcast that he does with Chris Curtis, that we are going to talk about right now, because he talked about winning the title, talked about who he wants to fight in his first title defense, talked about who he's fighting for. All of us. Well, actually, I guess I'm not technically included in exactly what he said, but kind of I am, right? But nonetheless, we're going to talk about all of that. And then also, he said some nasty things about Israel Adesanya that I would imagine that Izzy's going to want to get back at some point, right? So, we're going to talk about all of that. Those are the things we're going to talk about. And this all came from this article right here in MMA Fighting, and we are going to discuss, and then I'm going to share some jokes, etc. At a certain point, I'm probably going to say, why don't you like this video after I say something that I consider to be funny? And then I'll ask for your subscription also. I'll be like, dude, why don't you subscribe? I just said something funny. Or if you want to do it in advance, that would be incredible and very helpful to me. All right, so here is what we've got. So Sean Strickland reveals preferences for first UFC title challenger. He thought Israel Adesanya would be better. Ooh, ouchie, wah. That's gotta hurt, Izzy. So we talked about this actually in another video. He said that basically he thought Izzy would be better. He didn't think it would be so easy to win the title. And he expects that if they fight in a rematch, then he is going to get a better version of Izzy. Okay, so I agree with that. At the end of the first round, you guys may remember this, Sean Strickland landed an absolutely nuclear perfect shot directly on Israel Adesanya's chin that put him down. I think the only time he's ever been hit like that in his entire career is when he got starched by Alex Pereira in the second kickboxing fight. That's probably the heaviest shot he's taken in his entire career except for that. And if something like that shocks your system completely, where a person who you're taking extremely lightly suddenly puts you in a tremendously compromised position, that's going to shake your confidence. It just is. His offense is built off his defense, right? Like he is impossible to hurt, generally speaking. I mean, not impossible, Strickland is pretty much impossible unless you're Alex Pereira, but Izzy's defense is tremendous, right? He avoids punishment. He frustrates guys with his footwork, and then he comes in and taps. That's why he has some of these boring fights against like Cannonier and Vittori, etc. But against Strickland, he just couldn't even implement anything because Strickland's just in his face the entire time, and he was completely unable to get any offense going. So it just broke his confidence. So I do agree that in a rematch, it's very likely that Izzy comes back with a much better game plan and does much better. So that is what it is. Now, as it relates to what Strickland wants in his next fight, I love this, dude. I really do. He said, my thing is, dude, this is his exact quote, right? My thing is, dude, when it comes to the next fight, everybody's like, who do you want to fight? I don't give a fuck, dude. I want to make fucking money. I get those pay-per-view buys. Give me somebody who's going to make fucking money. I don't want to fight anybody boring. I want to fight, give me someone who's making money. Okay, well, that's simple. I mean, so let me just iron that out for you, right? He said, I don't care who I fight. I have pay-per-view buys. I want to fight whoever's going to get the most pay-per-view buys. Oh, geez, can anybody think about who that might be? Who do you guys think that's going to be? Okay? Who do you guys think that's going to be? And at this moment right now, I'm going to actually ask for you to subscribe and like this video, because the fact that I'm even asking that question is kind of funny, because everybody knows exactly who is going to drive pay-per-views. So I'm laughing. I'm asking for your subscription, and I'm asking you to like, because that's hilarious that we even have to have this conversation, because obviously the rematch with Izzy is going to drive the most pay-per-views. Obviously. 100%. There is no question. There is no fight at 85 that is going to drive more pay-per-views than an Izzy rematch with Sean Strickland. Absolutely no question. No one can even have a conversation with an ulterior conclusion to that if you have any skills in analyzing mixed martial arts. There's no question about that. That is the fight to make if Strickland just wants to make money. Now, does he want to fight Strickland? Who knows? But he has directly just said, the fight I want is the Izzy rematch. He didn't say another name. He didn't say another name. He didn't say another name. He said, I don't care, but I want to make the most money. Okay, well, that's easy. It's not going to be Hamzat. Hamzat's not going to drive pay-per-views more than Izzy. Paulo Costa's good, but like a good draw, but he's not going to drive more pay-per-views than Izzy. Now, if you got Pereira to drop down to 85, that might drive some pay-per-views. If you got Pereira to come down to 85, the guy who starts Strickland, and get him to fight him, that might drive some pay-per-views. Still not as many as Israel Adesanya. Still not as many. Dricus Duplessis, get out of here. That's not, I mean, no offense. Dricus he'll drive a lot of pay-per-views against Izzy if Izzy gets the belt back, and then they can rekindle the Africa thing that they kind of lost out on. But there's no one else at 85 that's going to put numbers up like Izzy in a rematch against Strickland. That will do enormous numbers. Like, that's going to do really big numbers. That's going to do life-changing money numbers if Strickland could book that fight. And I think Strickland needs to start talking, actually. If I was going to suggest what Strickland does at this point as it relates to whatever fight he wants next, I would start baiting Izzy, dude. I would start baiting Izzy heavy. I would start talking shit, He has been incredibly respectful, okay? Strickland has been incredibly respectful. Matter of fact, now I'm going to ask for your subscription because now I'm going to say something that actually is valuable to Strickland and, the broader MMA community if you guys are really thinking about this. This is the reality. Strickland is a live wire. Everybody knows that, right? He goes crazy. He says all kinds of crazy things. He makes fun of Izzy, the anime and dirt. But if you really listen to what he's saying, he's actually not being very disrespectful to Izzy, right? Especially after he beat him. It's not like he's not being himself. He's teasing him. He's being funny. But he's not being disrespectful. I think he should change that. I think that if he wants to maximize value in this next one, he should start being really disrespectful. Like not saying anything racist, nothing like that. But I think he should be disrespectful about Izzy's skills. I think he should be disrespectful about how badly he whipped his fucking ass. I think he should start calling him a pussy. I think he should start saying he's a pussy. Oh, I saw your interview, Izzy. That was cute. You need some time to heal. You need some time to zip yourself back up. You got ripped open in front of the whole world, and now you're just bleeding emotions. You're gonna cry, Izzy. You're gonna cry because I came in there and I beat you in front of the Australian crowd. Boo! You wanna go and cuddle up with a puppy? And I'm not talking about your dead puppy. I'm not talking about your dead dog. I'm talking like a new puppy. Just cuddle up with a new puppy and make it feel all better after I whipped your fucking ass, son. That's what he should start doing. Because then he takes away Izzy's option of not fighting him. You think Izzy's going to let that slide? Do you guys really think that Izzy would sit back and relax if Sean Strickland starts talking shit like that? Because, no, he won't. Izzy's a competitor, dude. This would honestly be this is the best thing for everyone. For everyone involved. There is no one who doesn't benefit from this. Sean Strickland starts talking mad shit, right? He gets very popular. People like talking shit about Izzy. Izzy is on the top of the mountain. They like making fun of him. It's the same thing as like Logan. Oh, look at Logan Paul's fiance. She's a hooah. Look at what a slut she is. And everyone's like, yeah. We love doing this. Logan Paul sucks, man. Logan Paul sucks. Look at his stupid slut girlfriend. She's actually his fiance. He's going to marry this skank. Can you believe it? Jesus. Get over yourself, Logan Paul. You suck. Okay, why do you think that is? Because Logan, why? Because he's at the top of the mountain. Top of the mountain. No, it's because of Crypto Zoo. Yeah, but it's because it's at the top of the mountain. People like to see people at the top of the mountain fall. They just do, And Izzy, top of the mountain. So people will get on board with Sean Strickland if he starts going, hey, little anime boy, looks like you should have done a little more training because I broke that ass. Look at the end. He starts playing, start playing footage of the end of the fight on his podcast and just be like, that's what a broken fighter looks like. That is what a fighter who lost his balls in the cage looks like. Look, pause right there. Look at his face. I'm screaming in his face. Look at his face. He looks like he's going to fucking cry. He looks like he's going to cry. Does he not? Does he look like he's going to cry or does he look like he's going to cry? He looks like he's fucking cry, dude. Is he going to cry? Are you going to fucking cry? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to cry? I'm screaming in your face, trying to punch you, and you look like you're going to cry. I would imagine that you didn't expect that, did you? Why don't you come get it back, big boy? Why don't you come grab your balls and come get that rematch? Or do you want more time off? Dude, everyone will buy into that, okay? Everyone will get on board. Everyone will be excited. It's the best thing for Izzy also, okay? Like, it'll build the hype for the fight. It'll get Izzy out of whatever slump. Like, Izzy's in a slump right now where he's like, I can't believe I lost to Sean Strickland. And Strickland being being so respectful is just keeping Izzy kind of like, make him mad. Make him mad, dude. You want to fight the best version of him? Start talking shit. Okay? Izzy's not a complicated guy to understand. He is an easy guy to understand. You start talking shit, he is going to fuck it, dude. His eyes are going to turn into glass. He's going to be in the gym every day, and he's going to come out ruthless, dude. If you beat that Izzy, come on, son. And it'll sell the most pay-per-views. You're doing Izzy a favor. You're doing him a favor. Start talking mad shit, dude. Break his balls. Anyway, all right, so let's go back to this article, though, because he also said some very notable things about who he's fighting for. I love this. Okay, so he says, as long as there's a camera in my face, I don't want to participate in making people feel like you aren't enough. If you work an 8-hour job, if you do rebar, if you do electrical, if the value of you is how you act by the kind of father you are. So as long as I am a fucking champion, you guys, I fight for you. Enjoy your trucks, enjoy your old beat up Honda Civics, man. I'm going to keep rocking my Hyundai accent. We're going to keep making money and fucking thank you guys because you're the reason why I got this fucking shot. Let's fucking go. That's so awesome, dude. That is so awesome. Like, come on, dude. Come on. And now I'm going to ask for your subscription because that is exactly what I do. The reason that every time I meet one of my fans, I get along with them like they were just one of my friends is because I am doing this talking to all the people that are like me, okay? I don't think of myself as anything other than just some stupid asshole who's just talking into a camera and just imagining that I'm talking to a group of my friends. So, if that's how you feel about me, just subscribe to the channel. If you feel like you're not in my, like if you're like, nah, I would never be friends with them, then don't subscribe, dude. But yeah, dude, how awesome is that? Seriously. How awesome is that? I want to read it again. As long as there's a camera in my face, I don't want to participate in making people feel like you aren't enough. If you work an 8-hour job, if you do rebar, if you do electrical, I think the value of you is how you act by the kind of father that you are. So as long as I'm fucking champion, you guys, I fight for you. Enjoy your old fucking trucks. Enjoy your old beat up Civics. Man, I'm going to keep rocking my Hyundai accent. We're going to keep making money. And thank you guys because you're the reason why I got this shot. Let's go. Dude, come on. Come on, son. You don't like that as a champion? That's not what everybody wants as a champion. That's exactly what we want as a champion. Dana, again, was running down the street thinking that he was running towards, he's like, oh, we got $100,000 over there. And he's walking down the street. He tripped over something, landed on his face. It was like, we lost the money. And then he opened up a case that he landed on top of, and there was $1 million in it. That is honestly what he got when Sean Strickland became the champion. Let me think of a better way. So Dana is walking in the direction. Yeah, so he's walking in the direction of a case that has $100,000 in it. He's like, oh, this is going to be easy. We just got to go pick up the money, $100,000 in it. Probably much more than that. Call it $100 million, right? But he trips over something. He lands on something else. The money he thought he was walking towards disappeared. He's super pissed. Then he looks inside the case that he landed on, and it's worth 5 times as much. That's honestly what happened here when Strickland beat Izzy. Strickland is an incredible champion. He is an incredible champion. And that quote right there proves it. Platform this guy, dude. Let's go. That is what I got. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Bye.